Hello everyone, this is Esports Hector, and in this video we're going to go over a lat distraction. Now the lat muscle itself just runs directly behind the armpit more or less, and that can be really tight. And sometimes, especially where we're sitting in rounded positions in our office, spaces and whatnot, or just hanging out gaming, you may notice that you're more in a rounded position. Now, what we want to do here is we want to loosen up the lat. The nice thing about the lat is it wraps around on the humerus, or the upper arm where the biceps and triceps are. So by loosening that up, we may notice some more range of motion, especially if we're doing something like, let's say, a front squat or an overhead barbell press. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this purple band that's directly behind me. I'm going to put my hand right through. Okay, so as you can see, my hand's pointing up, and then I'm just going to wrap around. I'm going to sit back, and what I want to do here, I'm just going to set a 2.5 minute timer. I'm just going to hang out in this position right here, letting the band do the work of pulling my arm, away. Don't let it reach out in front of you, and don't try to row it in. Somewhere in the middle is where you want to be with this position here. So that's really important. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to let this fast forward, so that way you don't have to wait around for the next 2 minutes. Now I'm just going to let the band just slowly, don't let it slingshot, just walk it in. Right now I'm just going to move my arm around. And again, what we do on one side, we want to make sure we're doing on the other side, so everything feels pretty even. So again, as I already mentioned, just place the band right through the hand, wrap it around, and I'm going to just start that 2.5 minute timer. If you get to watch my lat distraction video, this is the same idea more or less, in terms of you should feel the muscle just fatigue itself to the point that everything just feels loose. And most of the time it's within that, if it's 2.5 minutes, we're looking maybe closer to that last 30 seconds to a minute, where you might start to feel that shift where it creates so much tension that it just releases. There we have it, folks. That right there is a lat distraction. I would say maybe doing it on upper body days as part of your general warm-up wouldn't hurt whatsoever, and then get a couple warm-up sets just to feel how everything feels, essentially, because we're resetting joints that you probably wouldn't be doing. So you want to make sure that you're kind of understanding where that new range of motion is going to feel like. Obviously, if there's some sort of injury, I wouldn't do that unless you've been, completely cleared by a medical professional. So that's more or less what I would suggest in terms of what needs to be done. Please, on the left side of the screen, I'm going to put some mobility type work. And I know I said left and started to point with my left, so it would be on the right side of the screen for everyone. So it'll provide some upper body mobility that you can also do from home, so you don't necessarily have to be at the gym. You can get something done even on your off days. So I want to thank everyone that has taken the time to watch this video. If you could please subscribe, like, comment with different exercises that you like to do for the upper body on your upper body days. Definitely want to bring the community together and get them and get you all, really just chatting everything fitness. So thank you, everybody. Stay healthy and game on.